Welcome to Casey Quiz. Can you ace 100 questions on all things USA? Smash that subscribe button to join the challenge. Track your score, and let's see if you're a true expert. Let's go! What does USA stand for? United States of America. What is the capital of the USA? Washington, D.C. What coin is worth 1 cent? Penny. How many states are in the USA? "50." Who was the first president of the USA? George Washington. Which holiday celebrates giving thanks? Thanksgiving. Who was the longest-serving U.S. president? Franklin D. Roosevelt. What is the national currency? Dollar. Has the USA had a woman president yet? No. What is the largest state by area? Alaska. What shape is the Pentagon? Pentagon. What is the Statue of Liberty holding? A torch. What is the smallest state? Rhode Island. What do Americans celebrate on Veterans Day? Soldiers. What ocean is on the east coast of the USA? Atlantic Ocean. Who was the first African-American president? Barack Obama. What season is Thanksgiving in? Fall. What animal is the national symbol of the USA? Bald eagle? What are the red and white stripes on the flag for? Original colonies. Which president was known for his large beard? Abraham Lincoln. How many stars are on the U.S. flag? 50. Which city has Times Square? New York City. What color is not on the U.S. flag? Green. What is the national bird of the USA? Bald eagle? Which state has cowboys and ranches? Texas. What is the national flower of the USA? Rose. Which state is famous for snow and skiing? Colorado. What is the national tree of the USA? Oak. Which state has Hollywood sign? California. What is the national sport of USA? Baseball. What holiday is on July 4th? Independence Day. What is the U.S. national anthem called? The Star-Spangled Banner. In which year did the USA become independent? (1776). Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What famous bell cracked in Philadelphia? Liberty Bell. Which city is called the Big Apple? New York City. Which city is famous for Hollywood? Los Angeles. What is the tallest mountain in the USA? Denali. Which dessert is in the USA? Mojave. Which river is the longest in the USA? Mississippi River. What is the largest national park? Rangoul Saint-Elios. What famous waterfall is on the USA to Canada border? Niagara Falls. Which state has many volcanoes? Hawaii. What is the White House? President's home. Where does the U.S. president work? White House. What building is shaped like a dome in D.C.? Capitol Building. What is the main language spoken in the USA? English. What continent is the USA on? North America. What is the coldest state? Alaska. Which state is famous for oranges? Florida. What makes the USA special? California. What food is very popular in the USA? Hamburgers. Which fast food started in the USA? McDonald's. What sport uses a bat and ball? Baseball. What sport is played in the Super Bowl? American football. What animal lives in Yellowstone Park? Bison. Which state is known as the Lone Star State? Texas. Which state has the Grand Canyon? Arizona. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What gift did France give the USA? Statue of Liberty. What is the Golden Gate? Suspension Bridge. Which city has the Golden Gate Bridge? San Francisco, California. Who is the current president of the USA? Donald Trump. What famous park is in New York City? Central Park. What is the largest city by population? New York City. What famous canyon is very deep? Grand Canyon. Which state touches two oceans? Alaska. What is the nickname of the USA? The Land of Opportunity. Who is known as the King of Jazz? Louis Armstrong. Who was president during the Civil War? Abraham Lincoln. Who was the second president of the USA? John Adams. Who is the vice president of the USA? J.D. Vance. Which state is famous for apples? Washington. What animal pulls sleds in Alaska? Husky dogs. Which city is known for music and country songs? Nashville. Which state has Disney World? Florida. Which state has Disneyland? California. Who is called the father of our country? George Washington. Who was the first U.S. woman astronaut in space? Sally Ride. Which president ended World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What animal is on the $1 bill? Bald eagle? What shape is most road signs for stop? Octagon. What is the tallest building in the USA? One World Trade Center. Which city never sleeps? New York City. Which state has many farms and corn? Iowa. Which animal is common in national parks? Bison. What do Americans celebrate on Veterans Day? Fallen military soldiers. What state is shaped like a boot? Louisiana. What is the national dessert? Apple pie. What state is famous for tech companies? California. What sport uses a hoop? Basketball. Who freed more than 4 million slaves? Lincoln. What color are school buses? Yellow. What do students pledge to in schools? Flag. What animal is often seen on farms? Cow. Which state has Mount Rushmore? South Dakota. What is carved on Mount Rushmore? Presidents. What is the national ice cream flavor? Vanilla. What state has many lakes? Minnesota. What makes the USA special? People, history, and nature. If you survived all 100 questions, comment your score below. Don't forget to subscribe to Casey Quiz for your daily brain workout. Thanks for playing, and we'll see you in the next one.